good morning. It's Tuesday today. The Boris and Robin show starting in a little bit, and today I'm excited. We're talking about space aliens on the show. There's a guy who used to work for the Poughkeepsie Journal back in the 80s, and he's very active, I guess, in the UFO community. And he actually wrote online this week a whole story about his experience in the mid-80s witnessing some giant hovering flying saucers right over the city of Poughkeepsie. And apparently, according to him, thousands and thousands of other Poughkeepsie residents also witnessed this event back in the mid-80s. So I thought it was kind of odd. I've never heard about this before, if all these people have seen this. So we put the word out on Facebook, and lo and behold, a lot of others have also witnessed this big UFO sighting back in the mid-80s. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Maybe we'll get some listeners on the air who also witnessed it. And we'll talk, whether you guys believe in aliens visiting our planet or not. Now, I know lots of times whenever these topics come up, Robin gets very angry because I don't believe in a lot of this stuff. It's not that I don't believe in it. I'm sure there are, life forms on other planets. The universe is quite vast and there's stuff. However, people visiting our planet is highly unlikely. And I like to defer to a lot of these things. I'm not the smartest person in the world, so I defer to much smarter people with this. And astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, brilliant guy, and he explains this whole phenomenon about people who believe that space aliens have visited. It's called argument from ignorance, and it's not like ignorance in a bad way. It's just there's just certain things that we just don't understand. So you see some flashing lights or like a saucer or something in the sky. And your brain just goes, well, I don't know what that is, so it must be space aliens. Well, it doesn't mean it's space aliens, it just means you don't know what it is. But our brains are built to try to fill in the gaps of knowledge, and because we just can't handle not knowing what things are. So a lot of times when things are a mystery, people just kind of fill in the blanks and like, well, it has to be a space alien. That makes my brain feel better. I've got an answer. It's a space alien, but most likely it's not. But anyway, we're going to talk about that this morning. It's kind of a fun little story from the mid-80s, a little history of Poughkeepsie that I've never heard about before, these big flying saucer visitations. So we've got that on the air. Also, we're going to be talking about some of these new Olympic sports that were just announced yesterday. Some of them are pretty intense, but one of them is missing. No football. So we'll ask if you guys think football should be an Olympic sport or not. So we've got a jam-packed show today. Lots of stuff going on. Watch the skies.